You know, even before Division contacted us, we already knew that we were going to land this project. We've been ready for this. This is why we've been we've got the top technicians in the world. Been working here, been doing the R&D, taking the measurements, doing the work, you know, and there's going to be frustrations. There's always going to be challenges in any project this size. There's going to be, it's inevitable. But we've passed through those. We've got it to the point where right now my team is completely confident that when we go out there, we're good. We're ready to go. We've done everything we can do, completely confident that this is going to be a success.
So how confident are you in that the product that you prepared for this outdoes everyone else's?
You know, with the amount of R&D that we put in, and again, I can't go back enough to the quality of personnel that we've got here. We've got the best technicians in the world. How confident am I that I'm completely confident that we're going to be superior when we show up. There's no going back on this thing. We are completely ready to go.
Now, in the past, President Kennedy said it would take 10 years to put a man on the moon. You guys have almost accomplished an equal feat. How long has it taken you by comparison?
And thank you for bringing that up, because time was a factor in this thing. We knew that our backs were against the wall. The clock was ticking this entire time. And, again, you put the right personnel in there with the right training, with the right gear. Even with that short time frame, we succeeded, and I'm completely confident that, when the time comes, we're ready to go.
So having bringing this to the market for your client, how long do you anticipate before it's available for widespread public consumption?
I don't know that this is going to be available for widespread public consumption. That wasn't how it was engineered. It was engineered for a one-time use. And with the amount of money and the labor that put into this, the number of man hours, to make this available to the general public is just, it's unaffordable. The general public just cannot spend the kind of money for this. This is a one-time prototype.
So how much training went into being able to have the operator use this efficiently, comfortably, and to the best of its ability?
Fortunately, we've got some of our test pilots are very experienced. These guys have been doing a rig like this for over 20 years. These guys are career test pilots. Got a couple of dicey experiences that we won't go into, but in the end, they were able to stabilize everything, and we're fine. We can pilot that craft. Okay, here we are. This is the day we've been waiting for. Today is the cardboard boat race. This is what all the hard work has been for, is right here today. The safety crew will be out here in a little bit. About 60 yards offshore, they're going to put a big inflatable yellow buoy out there. And the course is, the boats are going to start one at a time. From here at the dock, we'll have a safety boat right here too. But the boats will start here at the dock. With the whistle, you race out, you go around the buoy, you come on back, and when you get back at the dock, that's your time. So it's a time trial thing. In addition to the award for the fastest time, there's also two other awards. The one that nobody really wants to win is the Titanic Award, and that's the one for the epic fail. Which boat sinks the quickest will win the Titanic Award. Half of the fun is just watching the boats that don't make it, the boats that sink midway out on the course and stuff like that and have to be rescued. That's part of the enjoyment of this whole thing, is just the hilarity of the boats that can't make the whole trip. And the other award is the most creative, which is a very popular one as well. What's the name of your boat?
Proud to be American.
There you go. Can't
Yeah.
beat that. And are these all the people that worked on it?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Joyce and Larry and
Lori.
Sandy?
This is Lori Bartlett.
Mm-hmm.
This is Sandra Gann. This is Charlie, and this is Lori George.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
she should be here with the rest of the.
Now,
life
you're not
jackets.
fitting the whole team in the boat, are you?
No, just me.
What do you think? The smallest one, right there.
They said, "Oh, you weigh the least of anybody. You need to get
So
in."
you're going to be the sole occupant of the boat and do all the paddling?
You want to come?
Well, I'll be paddling my boat.
He'll sink the
Oh,
boat.
you have a boat? Is that you?
That's me. I'm
That's
the
that
pirate.
torpedo?
I'm the pirate paddleboard.
Oh, I love it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Very good. We'll see you out there. Thank you. All right.
Sounds
so,
good.
you know, I see you walking in the door with this
Yeah.
thing. Now, what's the name of your craft?
The square grouper.
A square grouper. Do we have to tell people what a square? For people that don't live in Florida, do they know what a square grouper is? I don't
Probably
think they-
not.
Probably
Probably not.
Okay. I mean, do we
Something
want
to Google.
Do we want to? Okay, Google square grouper. All right.
That's kind of what it looks like if you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So now my question for you is, what? Oh. In the captain's meeting, one of the things that the judges are going to be looking at is the qualifying. This particular cardboard boat race has very specific rules. Each race is a little bit different. This one has very specific rules. The boats can contain cardboard and duct tape only. So it was very apparent in the captain's meeting. There were only 10 boats in there, only 10 competitors and 10 boats, but yet we keep hearing that 11 people had signed up, so a little confusing. 11 signed up, we've only got 10 here, we'll see what happens. One thing that continues to bother me is I keep hearing this rumor, we're not going to say where it came from, but I keep hearing this rumor that there's a ringer in the crowd. Out of the 11 boats, somebody supposedly has a very distinct advantage, and you know, we're going to have to wait and see what happens, but kind of bothers me a little bit to hear that there might be, you know, a ringer somewhere here in the crowd.
All right, about 15
Yeah,
minutes or
you know,
so,
finally
we'll
got
go
the
ahead and
official
announce our
time,
winners
1
for
minute
the
and
fourth
56
annual
seconds.
Holiday
A little
Isles
disappointing. I
Boat
really thought
Cardboard Boat
that I was
Races.
going to be competitive and, you know, right up there and beat that 59-second time by 2 seconds. I was really thinking I was going to be able to do it. But, you know, conditions were the same for all the boats. It was an even field. Thought I had a real good design. I would do the same thing again next year, but, you know, I got beat today. The 2 other boats are faster than me, so it is what it is, but we'll raise a little more money for charity, and it's all good. All right, there's my award. My very official award.
Douglas, Larry, Linda, Mike, Lance, Kevin, Jason, Joyce, and Doug? Where's my square group of guys at? Where did they go?
I thought that was good. Is that enough bullshit?